together.
Hello and welcome to a bonus episode of the Hunting Illinois podcast. I'm Dan Stevens, joined today by Curtis Twellman. Curtis, if you want to say hello.
Hello, everybody.
We really want to highlight a very interesting and unique event that we have coming up that we're calling Hunt Camp Illinois. So I'll kind of turn it over to Curtis real quick, and you can kind of give us a quick rundown of what to expect at this event.
Yeah, so a really quick rundown on what Hunt Camp is. Hunt Camp, the slogan is where hunters come together. And the whole idea is trying to get all the hunters together, whether you're an archery deer hunter, a squirrel hunter, a fur bearer hunter, you coyote hunt at night, you're a trapper, anybody in the outdoors. This is a place where we can all come together and set aside our differences for one day and be friends and learn from one another and just have a good time. We hear all the time about the lost social capital in hunting, right? The shutdown of the deer check stations. Nobody has the big deer camps where you're eating beans with your grandpa and all those things anymore. And we're not promising that it's going to be as cool as eating beans with your grandpa, but we think it's going to be a good time. And it's a place where all these hunters can come together. We're going to have some educational components. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. And really, the meat and potatoes of Hunt Camp is all the prizes. Because people are used to banquets that you go and you drop a lot of money and you win prizes, and those banquets are great. They raise a ton of money for conservation and they should keep going. They're awesome. But this is going to be a little bit different, where it's kind of given back to hunters. So when you come in, you get your free little tickets. You can put them in whatever cup you want to win whatever you want. And we're going to have a whole bunch of hunts out there. That's going to be really the highlight of Hunt Camp is the mentored hunts that people can win. We're going to be doing a group squirrel hunt where Dan, Jason, and I go out, and we're going to, 3 winners from Hunt Camp going to go out with us, and we're going to have a group squirrel hunt. And you can probably bet that we'll wind up making a video out of that, maybe do some kind of hunt and cook type thing. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And then we're going to do the same thing with a waterfowl hunt. Now on this one, we only have room for 1 because we can only have 4 in the blinds, but Jason did draw a pretty prime early December blind there at Banner Marsh. And so Dan, Jason, and I are going to have that hunt on there too. And so somebody's going to be able to duck hunt with us. And we're definitely not going to promise any limited ducks, but it is going to be fun. And we can do calling seminars right there in the blind, and we'll see birds, and we'll probably get a bird or 2.
Yep. Should be able to scratch out a couple. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, I've got a few different archery hunts I'm going to put together. I'm probably going to wait a little bit closer till we get to actual season dates to decide which piece of property we're going to go to. Things are still pretty in flux. We're starting to see a little bit of EHD activity in this area. So just going to kind of keep monitoring that. But we've got some pretty good pieces of public land in the kind of Champaign area, East Central Illinois. And so we'll put together quite a few different archery hunts that we can get out with you. And we'll certainly see some deer. Can't guarantee a shot opportunity. Again, it's hunting, it's not harvesting. But we'll certainly have a good time, and you're certainly going to learn a lot. And I know we've kind of focused on these hunts that are just in East Central Illinois, but we have hunts all across the state.
And even out of the state too.
Yeah.
A couple going up in Wisconsin as well. And it's not all just hunting too. We got a little bit of fishing on there.
It is limited to individuals over 21 or older. And that's just because, again, it is at a bar. There's going to be alcoholic drinks there. So it is kind of limited to being over 21. But it's going to be a great event. And we just wanted to bring you this little bonus episode of the Hunting Illinois podcast to really dive into it and explain what this event looks like, what's in it for you, and what opportunities you may come away with. We've got mentored hunts. We've got awesome gear from a plethora of different sponsors and partners. So it's definitely an event you're not going to want to miss. You're going to be able to basically pick and choose which hunts you want to try to win. So instead of, it just being a big raffle, and you may win a hunt that's, maybe something you're not interested in, or maybe is too far, that you're just not willing to drive. We're essentially going to have different, stations set up, and you just get to walk around and put your raffle tickets in the specific hunt that you want to try to win. And again, these hunts range from deer archery to upland, to waterfowl, to fur bear. And the cool thing is, a lot of them actually allow a +1 or a +2 or even a +3. And so in some cases, you may win a hunt and you may be able to bring, two other hunters along.
And then the gear,
Yeah.
maybe you're a hunter who is, well, I'm past the mentored stage, that doesn't really interest me. Well, we got gear. We got vortex optics, rangefinders, binoculars. We've got hunt stand, mapping subscriptions, onX mapping subscriptions, and then trapping equipment from Duke Trap Company, and lure from Katz Brothers Lures and Paul Dobbins Lures, and even game callers for the people out there who want to try to call it maybe snow geese or raccoons or coyotes. All the gear is going to be there, and you get the tickets for free when you walk in the door. Leave your money at home. You only need to bring money for whatever drinks you might want to drink or anything like that. But all of the giveaways at Hunt Camp are going to be completely free. Vortex Optics really stepped up big, and they're providing us a pretty awesome prize package that people are going to be, I think, pretty stoked to see when they come into Hunt Camp and see it all laid out on the table there for people to win.
I think so too. So many of past participants who've come through the Learn to Hunt program, one of the common questions people ask is, I just don't have anyone to go with. I don't have anyone, to answer some of these questions. And this is a great way to meet those like-minded people, to bounce ideas off of, to, connect with individuals and maybe plan a future hunt.
And actually get a real experience where you go out with somebody who has a little bit of knowledge, a lot of passion and enthusiasm, and get to pick their brain and learn about raccoon hunting at night, or chasing pheasants with dogs, or archery deer hunting. We've got all these things. It is October 1st, which we do know is opening day of archery season, and it's seasons for a lot of different things, and we're sorry for that. We had to have it at some point in time, but as some consolation, it'll probably be like 90 degrees anyway, so you probably want to skip one evening and come out to Hunt Camp and share your stories rather than make new ones for just one night, and then you can be right back out there the next evening. So
Sure, and that's a
hopefully
good point to remember. It's only, from 5 p.m. to 11, and you don't have to come the whole time. You can come at 7, you can come at 9. So, even if you want to go hunt that opening day morning, you've still got that opportunity, and definitely.
yeah, maybe even you'll have a fresh deer to talk about at Hunt Camp if
There
you
you
go out
go.
in the
Yeah.
morning. Who knows?
Yeah. No, but it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be, a really interesting experiment to look at all these different groups. And again, we're not focusing on just the giveaways. That's just a very specific component of the event. There's also these learning activities and games and activities. And some of the learning activities that I'm really interested in is, we're going to have basically educational booths that are kind of scattered throughout the venue from about 5 to 7 p.m. So for the first 2 hours, it's really going to be focused on those educational booths. And there's going to be, skill building. We're going to have a station set up for remote scouting. And so we're going to teach basic map reading, how to look at satellite imagery, and how to identify pinch points and funnels, and, ridge point bedding and leeward bedding, and all these different terms that you may hear from, watching hunting shows on TV or YouTube or reading magazines. We're going to be right there with you, hopefully showing you exactly what to look for. And maybe if you bring your own property along, we can pull it up on the map and kind of show you what we think.
And the ever important saddle. Everybody wants to find the saddles when they're
Yeah.
doing the remote scouting, looking at the contour lines. I'm gonna go all over that. And then, of course, one of the educational tables that I'll be hanging around and excited about will be the trapping and predator calling table. So we'll have some traps out there. If you want to come up and learn how to set either foothold or body grip traps, we'll have both of those styles up there. We'll probably bring some of the enclosed trigger traps, which people call the dog proof traps. Bring those too, so you can get a chance to learn how all of those devices are operated, and talk and ask questions to people who have used them in real life.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be a great time. And one thing I really want to highlight is what are you going to get out of this event? So tickets are about 15 for an individual ticket, or 20 for a pair. You don't have to be a couple. It can be two buddies who just go in together and get the two tickets for 20. But what are you going to get with that ticket price?
Well, first off, all the food that we got donated is going to be just available for guests throughout the night. So Illinois Conservation Foundation swooped in and was a huge help and said, hey, the food is on us. We got it. we believe in hunt camp, we believe in hunters, and we want Illinois to be recruiting new hunters and have a well-developed recruitment strategy for hunters. So hats off to ICF. They're providing burgers and dogs and chips and water and soda and stuff like that. And they're going to be camped out at the grills all night cooking, or as supplies last. So whenever you're hungry, just swing on by to the grills and pick up a burger, a dog, or a brat. Or we do have one special surprise that's provided by the IDNR. The IDNR has given us 100 Kopi patties. So we get to try fish burgers, the Kopi burgers at the hunt camp too, which mark me down for one. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And if you're unfamiliar with, the term Kopi, that's kind of the new marketing term that's been kind of pushed the past few months by IDNR. It's kind of one of their big initiatives, but it's basically renaming the two carp that are commonly known as the Asian carp. So that's the big head and the silver. And so I'm really excited to give that a try. Should be quite interesting. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yeah, I have too. I've actually not tried it. I've tried common carp, and
Mhm.
and I thought if you're willing to go through the work to get the bones out, I thought it was really
It's
good.
great,
So,
yeah.
I mean,
And the neat thing, just kind of back to the giveaways, the way it's structured is once you enter the doors, you're going to be given a set number of tickets that you can go throughout hunt camp and decide which pieces of gear, which hunts you want to try to win. But there's also going to be ways to basically get more tickets throughout the event through different games and activities. And we're going to have a trivia that's going to really focus on kind of wildlife and kind of natural resources trivia. We'll have a few specimens that may have a question about, maybe it's a piece of fur and you have to try to guess which fur that is.
you know what I've always wanted to do? I've wanted to do a mammal ID competition by smell only.
Ooh.
Sorry, Jason. I know you can't do it, but maybe you can taste them or something. For
Yeah,
those
yeah.
who don't know, Jason doesn't have sense of smell. But anyway, I've always thought that would be fun because from working in Wisconsin and handling them all, I feel like I could do pretty good. But
Sure.
you don't know until you test
You don't
yourself.
know.
Anyway, that's a random bit, but yeah, that's awesome that people can walk around, they can choose what they want to win, and you can get more tickets not by paying money, but
Mhm.
by winning games or by being a member of any of the outdoor groups that we're partnered with or that are active in hunting and outdoors in Illinois. If you come up and say, "Hey, I'm a member of Pheasants Forever, I'm a member of um, fur harvesters, or I'm a member of BHA," we'll give you bonus tickets for being a member of those groups. Or maybe you decide you want to sign up for those groups right there at hunt camp because you talk to the people at National Wild Turkey Federation or Delta Waterfowl, and you're like, this group seems like it's for me. I'm going to go ahead and sign up. Then boom, here's your bonus tickets that you can put in whatever cup you want to win either gear like binoculars and rangefinders or a cool hunt like we've been talking about. So you can't buy more tickets, but you can certainly get more tickets by being active in groups, and then either by being smart and winning the trivia competition or by being somewhat athletic and winning some of the games we got, like 4 versus 4 sand volleyball. So we'll have
That's
that
going to be
going
fun.
on. Really nice sand volleyball courts. So that should be fun. We'll be getting those games going once the educational skills tables wind down about 7 p.m. Then we'll start volleyball tournament and cornhole tournament. So we'll have some cornhole or bags, whatever you call it, boards out there, and we'll get that 2 versus 2 tournament going on too. So winners of those are going to win more tickets, win more stuff, and hopefully have more fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I just kind of want to take a step back. And you mentioned, all these different groups that are going to be there. And I think that's one of the more powerful components of this event is being able to talk to constituents from BHA, talk to constituents from Delta Waterfowl, from Pheasants Forever, and really just start to build that yourself into this hunting network, and start identifying as a hunter. That's a big challenge for a lot of people, and I think just having that opportunity to talk to these individuals, to make those connections, to become a member of their local chapter, of the state chapter, whichever level you kind of decide, I think is really important. And it's especially in terms of hunter numbers. I mean, essentially, we're for lack of a better term, we're a dying breed in the country and in Illinois. Less than 2% of the state population participates in hunting, so we are a very small minority, and it's really important to rebuild that cohort and connect with those other individuals who share the same passions that you do for our natural resources.
We're going to try to get that whole 2% right there at
You
hunt
bet.
camp. So everybody can use more friends, right? And that's what it's about.
Yep.
That's what the games, it's at a bar. And unfortunately, drinks are not provided, but they are for sale by the Quarry all night. So if you do need your social lubricant, it's there. We'll have the games to keep everybody mixing and talking, but that's really what we want. We want the social capital to come out. We want people to make new friends, make
Yep.
new contacts that you can go hunting with. And I mean, friends are great. I had a friend once. It was cool.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah, October 1st, gosh, I know opening day of season, but hopefully a whole bunch of you can come out and join us because it's going to be fun. Going to see people win stuff. Maybe you'll win stuff. We're going to have games, going to be drinks, going to be food. It's going to try to be everything that we kind of miss about the lost social capital of hunting, tried to wrap into one night. And I mean, yeah, since we're talking about the collaborative effort, really everybody's been a part of this, and hunt camp would not be popular. This is not an Illinois learn to hunt thing. I mean, we're obviously in it, we're excited about it, and we're going to be in it for the whole duration, but this is really a team effort. Pheasants Forever, Quail Forever came on board early. I mean, we're talking Safari Club International, BHA, Illinois Conservation Foundation, of course, the IDNR, Fur Takers of America, Delta Waterfowl, like the list goes on. We're still adding more partners, but it's basically like a hodgepodge of everybody who's doing anything in outdoors and hunting in Illinois. We want them to be involved because this is like the melting pot, right? For one day, forget about the maybe the pheasant hunters are against the deer hunters and the bow hunters are against the gun hunters and all this stuff and all these little feuds that get going on. But for one day, let's forget about it and remember that we're all people who enjoy the outdoors, and we want to ensure that the future of Illinois outdoors are as good as the past. And for one night, forget about those differences and let's drink a beer and let's throw some bags at a cornhole and let's have a good time.
Well said. Well said. Yeah, so just kind of in summary, again, this was just a quick little bonus episode. We wanted to bring you guys just to really explain what Hunt Camp is, because again, it's a unique event that's kind of hard to really explain in a flyer in reality. And so, just giving us this little bit of time to hopefully explain it. We hope to see you October 1st at the Quarry Cable Park. Tickets are for sale currently. You can visit our website at learntohuntil.com, or you can check the link in the description below. That'll link you directly to those ticket sales, and you can go ahead and secure your tickets and make sure you'll be there. And we look forward to seeing you.
Yep. And for more information about Hunt Camp, you can email me. My email is curtis11@illinois.edu. That's Curtis with a C. So CURTIS11@illinois.edu. If you have any questions, comments, or maybe you want to get involved, we're always looking for more help, always looking for more hunts and outdoor experiences donated. Email me and I can hopefully answer any questions you might have and just talk to you and help. We can get excited about Hunt Camp together. So
Definitely
feel free to contact anytime. We hope to see a bunch of you on October 1st. We do think this event's gonna fill up. So swoop in, get your tickets now. You want to get the pair. The pair's the way to go. You save a couple bucks. Bring a buddy, bring 4 buddies, bring 4 people in your car. Then you got 4 people coming in, you got your little group. Then you have a whole volleyball team, 4 versus 4.
There you go.
You don't even have to match you up. So
Yep.
come one, come all. It's going to be a good time. We're going to be there. And we hope this is going to be an event that happens annually. So you don't want to miss Hunt Camp 1. We'll be considered the OGs in some years, for Hunt Camp 10. They'll be like, oh, that guy was at hunt camp 1 or that lady was at hunt camp 1. So you can't, once it's gone, you can't ever get it back. So get them now.
Yep. See you there.
See you there.